Good morning to part 3. You are welcome. This is part 3 of my creating our little doll here. So I finished all of the scrap pieces. You can see how small some of them are, and they're just stitched on there just any sort of way, just to keep them in one little spot. So my next step is to now put in the doodads. I put the doodads, and I'll put her eyes on there. And so what I want to do, what I've been doing on a lot of them, is to use this pom-pom trim. And I got like every color under the rainbow. My friend Ray sent them to me one day a while back, and I've loved these. I've used these on a lot of stuff. But I think this time I'm going to use, because you can use any kind of a trim. I use just whatever. And so here, I'm going to use this, I think. Let me see. This is real pretty. It's just, yeah, I think I want to use this. And so I'm going to take a piece, see, because I go around her neckline, and then I go around the bottom to match. And sometimes I do like the little arms right at the arms too. I don't know if I'll do that or not, but we'll see. So I'm going to take a piece about this long. And again here, I just really do not even measure nothing. Everything is just sort of, I just sort of do things. So I'm going to now just take my thread, my needle and thread, and I'm just using this crochet cotton again. This time I'm using this here multicolored. Man, I'm a multicolored person because I'm a unicorn, that's why. And so I'm just going like in and out of this piece of lace, because then I want it to be ruffled. So it's just a fat lace now, but once I get it all onto the thread, it'll be ruffled. And so, and I was thinking what I might do, and maybe on my next one I will, is just to take a piece of fabric and just have a piece about the size of what I got this lace here, and do it the same way, and have raw edge on it. I don't want to do it on this one yet. I want to try and make this one, because she's been already adopted, and so she's going to be living in Canada. She's going to live right there in Canada when she's done. So then, see, I got, that's just all, I can't get that out of my fingernail. I tried to, I don't know what, it's paint or something. But I just got that all just gathered up on that piece of thread. And then I will take it, and that's going to go around her neck. Now I know this is her front because the back always shows the ankle of the sock thing. So I'm going to just take this, and I'm going to put that around her neck, and then I'm going to tie it, not real tight, because she's got to be able to breathe, but she doesn't need a lot of space to breathe, and she'll still be able to breathe. So, but I just get it on there tight enough that it's not going to come off. And like this here, okay? And then, see, now I can still adjust the ruffles. Yeah, I like that. I think that's pretty. And just adjust them ruffles. And then I want to have, now see, we're going to put something right here too. But right now we're going to get another piece that's going to go around the bottom. And so we need to have that one a little big too. We don't want that one, I don't want that one real ruffly, but a little ruffly. So again, I'll do that same thing. And just get it kind of put on that needle, in and outish, just a running stitch. And we're still going. Can you even see what I'm doing? Sometimes I wonder. I get to where, you know, I look up at my screen on my, where I can see what I'm filming, and I sure have got a lot of clutter on my desk, which I probably should clean that off to make you all think that I'm not just a clutter bug, but that's just overrated. I bet it's just overrated, so I don't worry about that. I don't worry about much of anything, actually. So okay, so now I've got all that lace on that. I only want to pull that thread through. Okay, now stretch that out a bit, because now that's going to go around, and we'll tie it in the back. And then we'll even it out to even the little ruffles out. This is why I don't really do tutorials. I can't really do them real well without getting my hands in the way. Okay, so what I'm going to do here now I've got it around, so now I'm going to just even the ruffles up. They look pretty even now, don't they? Okay, and because, see, I have this to where these are actually not a dress, it's bloomers, it's pants, it's breeches. And so then I want it secured in the center, so I just run my needle through from the back to the front between her little ankles there, and then I pull that tight, see, and when you pull it tight, then it gets pulled in her ankles there, where it looks like it's going around both legs and not just all the way around the bottom of it like a skirt. But you could make it look like a skirt, you know? Just because I do it this way doesn't mean it's the only way it goes. I mean, these things, okay, can be in any. Now, so now there's the top ruffle and the bottom ruffle. I think that looks real pretty. Yeah, I think that looks real pretty. But you know what? Now I just got to thinking. See, I just get to thinking. And, but now what if I were to, oh no, do I not have red? I know I do have red. Well, I might have used all my red up. But I don't have to use red. I was thinking red because there's red on the edge of that lace. But I don't have red in here. So, but look, you know, maybe I would like this Yaler. Ooh, how about this this one? Look at that color. Look at that color popping out of that one. I wonder if I would want to... See, you just gotta just kind of follow your heart. You know, you ask the magical unicorn, what should I do next? But I think I might... What do you think? You guys? See, now I'm thinking that... Now this I cut to exact. When I put this roly-poly, what do you call that? Ping pong stuff? I cut that to the exact size that I need. Okay, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to start that right in the back and get that needle, poke that needle in. See, I pull this stuff right up to my eyeballs so I can see things, and then you see nothing. It's a trick. It's a trick I have. My secrets. Okay, so now I'm going to pull that through. Now, that's secured right there. Now I'm going to go and bring that around. And kind of pull it kind of tight around. And then I'm going to get right where that would be in the center of her ankles here in the front. And then, but I'll pull it, put another stitch in there and get it all the way to the back again. There, now it's stitched on there, that around that first ankle, and then get this second side over there, pull that over there, and again a little stitch, and I'll go again to the front and get that needle poking out there. Oh yeah, that's a nice touch. I like it. I do like it. Okay, let's see how that looks. Now I'll take that and tie that nice and tight. Get that nice and tight. Okay, now I can cut those threads because I'm done with those threads. Now, see? Now I could go around and fasten, just tack that around too. But I think that's going to stay tight just like it is. But then I want a piece around her collar as well. So I'll measure that just to the size it needs to be. And that's right there. And so I'll give that a little snip. I like these here scissors. I bought myself a scissor that I wanted to use just for fabrics. And so it came in a set. Oh no, that's not the right box. This is the right box. It came in a set of 3. Oh, I don't have my little nippers. I keep them all together. But it came with these little ones and the big ones, and then the little thread snippers too, which are in this maze of beauty right here. But I keep my box. But they're a Singer brand. Singer Pro Series set of 3 scissors. And so I figured And they weren't that much money. I was surprised because the Singer, I would have thought that would be more money, but they're not. They were a pretty good price on Amazon. And I like these scissors. They're not a real long blade, but it's what I need. It's enough for me. Okay, now I'll make sure my collar. Yeah, this gives it a more finished kind of a look to have this little pom-pom trim. I just like the pom-poms too. I just think they're just so pretty. And so I'm going to now, and all I have to do on this one now is to just fasten it in the back. You know what? I'm sitting here talking, sounding funny, and then I realize, oh, my teeth are still in the soap bowl in the bathroom. Of course I'm going to sound goofy. Okay, so all I have to do here now is to just tie that in a little knot to hold that on there. Oops. Get that out of there. And make sure that's tight so that's not going to come undone. I'll put the surgeon's knot in there. Now, okay, let's see. Do I want to leave that thread on there? Let me think, how am I going to do this? Because now what I want to do is I want to go with, okay, I'm going to cut this off of here because sometimes I leave the thread and then just go from one spot to the next. And so that's looking good. But what I want to do now is take just a little piece. Now I only need a little tiny piece because that looks like a little cap sleeve there. And I think I want to just go around like this. Oh no, Kaya!
My phone. Oh, phone.
Yeah?
Oh, phone.
A phone?
I do.
You do? You want a phone?
We do.
You do? Did Mama take your iPad? You want to wear my hat? You can wear my hat.
Oh,
That's a nice hat.
oh.
That looks good. Okay. Oh, this girl is 2 years old. That's Kaya. But apparently her mama took her iPad from her. She's just addicted to her little iPad, which all it's got on it is little children games, and she likes to play them games. But Mom and Dad now are trying to limit screen time for these girls because they like they're getting addicted, and so they're kind of limiting these girls on their screen time, and then they come and complain to Grandma. So they come to get comfort. Okay, see, so now I just stitched that right there on that arm, and this time I'll leave this thread on there, and I just run that back over to that arm now, and now I'll just cut that piece to the length I need, which is right there, just to go across that sleeve. This is only about 1 inch. And I like these pom-poms. Now, these were bought for me by my friend Ray, and I believe she got these from, Amazon. Yeah, because they were delivered by Amazon. And so, but there is so many colors in this bunch that I don't think, and there's so much of each color that I don't think I'll ever run out. Okay, see, now that's good and sturdy. I think she's looking like just a beauty queen already. Now, let's see. What I want to do here now is I'm going to bring that thread down behind her hand here, because now what I want to do is what I have is a mess, is what I have. But what did I do with my other box of beautiful things? Oh, here it is. Now here's where I have, oh, let me put this back in my bag. I got a lot of Ziploc bags, boy, and I've got different yarns. And I use the heck out of Ziploc bags. Now, I have my box of beautiful things. How do you live without beautiful things? Now, I'm kind of running short. Well, not really running short. I'm not running short of nothing. But I had one package of buttons that were like teddy bears and stuff. Like, I got these little teddy bears still. But I had some bigger ones. And I think I've used all the bigger ones. And, but you know what? I think I'm going to let her have this teddy bear. And then she can have this little house. See how the little house is? And it's got the little, like a shank on the back. That's the kind of buttons I want to get. And them's hard to find at a good price. You can get them, like these littler ones too. That's like a little strawberry. That one's got a little shank on the back. So those are nice. But I'm going to, these spiders, I love the spiders, but I'm scared to put spiders on a doll, because I don't know if people would want a spider on their doll. So now, just to put, I'm going to put this house right here. So see, I got that thread already through there, and I'm going to just put it right through under the arm, put my needle through there, and then I'm going to go through the shank on the back with my needle and thread, and then come back and then get that tied in there on the knot. Get a little knot tied in there on there. Now it's got a knot on there, and then I'll just run that back through like this, and then cut that thread off. And now she's got the little house there, and that can be the house for her teddy bear. I'm going to give her a little teddy bear right there. So, and that will just take, oh, I hope this needle will go through that teddy bear. I got a fat needle here. It may not. No, it won't go through. This is the wrong needle. Okay, so that won't work on there. Ooh. That needle is too big. Let's see if I have a smaller needle right here. Let me see if this needle will go through. Yeah, that'll go through. So I'll get me another little piece of thread on here. If I just turn this like this, I won't maybe not get so out of the frame. Okay, so now I'll do this way. Now I'll put that from the back, and then I'll put my little teddy bear. Let's see, she's a 2-hole button. So I'm gonna have to do some more searching for buttons and see what I can find in these whimsical type buttons. I was watching somebody's auction one day, and she had a whole bunch of these buttons, and she was selling them all for $3. And I said, oh, I am going to get me them. See, now there. They was like this, this kind in all different themes. And she only wanted $3. So he said, yeah, I'm going to get them. And so I did. I told her I wanted them. And so, okay. But then as it turned out, then there was a couple other things that was on her little sale that I wanted. But then as it turned out, you had to have a $10 minimum order in order to get what you wanted. And so I did not have a $10 order, so I did not get my buttons. But, oh well, I guess I wasn't meant to have them. Now, look, I want to now find something to go right here. So do I want to, oh, maybe I won't put a button there. Maybe in there I will put, I'll get my other box of beautiful things. Let's see, look here. Now, if I go here and find like a little, that's too big. That's a little too big too. Maybe I'll just get a little small. Here's a little small pink bow. Oh, that would be pretty. Right there. Just that little pink bow. That would be pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Yes, pretty. It's a little bit bigger. Let's see. Maybe. Is it go bigger or go home? I don't know. Because I like that one. Oops. Or maybe we want a blue. No, we don't go to blue. This pink, I'm thinking that pink one, it's got a little pearl in it. I think that might do the trick. I think that might do the trick. Now, oh darn it, did I leave I left my other pin cushion in the other room. I don't really need, well, I'm going to use this one anyway here. This needle. I was going to get a middle needle. What I'm going to do here for that bow, I'm going to just go in through the back. Now see, this, you'll get so much hair that this back will really get covered up. Now, and I'll pull that thread through there. Not all the way through. And then I'm just going to snag it onto the back of that bow. Snag it on there. Pull that through. I think. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, see, I got it through the bow, and then I will go back to the back again with the string. Oh yeah, that works. There, and now that bow is right there on that front now. So now I'll tie that right on here. Okay, now so she got the little bow there. So I think that worked out pretty good. But does she need... Maybe she's got enough there, but maybe... I don't know. Maybe she needs a button or two. I got some pretty buttons. Like, buttons. I love buttons, I'm telling you. And I wonder if I want to have... I do. I want buttons. I'm telling you. Some people think less is more. Well, that wouldn't be me. Nope, that's not me. Look at that can. For Christmas, I got these kind of cookies right here. But look at how pretty that tin is. I have my buttons in there. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do now. Is I'm going to get another piece of string here and put it through the thinner needle and get my... Now I'm going to... Again, I now will go through the back and come out Oh, my daughter's calling me. I hear her ring, but I barely hear it, so I'll have to call her back now. So then, there's that one button. Okay. And then I'm just going to tie it in the back. I don't want to pull that real tight because she doesn't want a big old dimple in her back. Okay. And then I'm going to go back in here and come out with that needle right below that other button. And she'll have two pretty buttons. There we go. And then we're going to just tie that here. That's the easiest way for me to put these buttons on. Oh, I went over my 30 minutes. But I'm about done with her decorations. So now I can remove these extra threads back here. I don't need them. But because, see, it shows the little knots back there, but it's okay because... Now, how did I get that extra piece of thread right here? Oh, good night noise. I'll just cut it off. There. I think that's going to be enough. Sometimes I go with like little beads too. You can go like, even if you have like little tiny beads, which I've got little tiny beads somewhere around here. And you can do so much to decorate her up. Oh, I'm going to put her eyes on. I'm going to put her eyes. Now. See, I don't have too many eye buttons. Let me see. Sometimes I put not matching eyes on, and sometimes I put matching eyes. So it's just whatever happens, happens. She's going to have these eyes. So now I'll put the eyes on. And I kind of do that the same way, is going through the back of her little head. And having trouble getting these needles threaded. It's probably because I don't have no teeth in my mouth right now. I'll go get them put in. I haven't taken my medicine yet this morning. When you're old, you gotta take your medicine every day. And pharmaceutical companies like us old people. Okay, I'm going to make a little stitch back here. And this is going to get covered up with her hair because she gets a lot of hair. A lot of hair. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. And then I get my needle through there and pull it through kind of right in the middle of her face. I mean, the buttons will go, you know, from top to bottom, go right about to the middle here. And then this is where we're going to put, oh, now don't tell me you're not going to fit through that button. You give me no hard time. Well, this needle's going to give me a hard time. Oh, this is the one I wanted. No wonder I had the wrong needle. Okay. That's okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. Let's get that needle back off of there. And let's get this one over here because this is the one I wanted in the first place. And so, not a problem. I can switch. Okay, so now I get a knot in my thread. No, not happening. No knot is happening. Okay. So now here, we're going to, now that needle went through just fine. We'll go back through there. And I want to, now, it's a 4-holer button, so I want to get that needle through all 4 holes. And she doesn't want to lose an eye, you know. For her to be able to see, she's got to have that eye stuck in there good. Wait a minute, why is this thread stuck? Come on, thread. There. Oh, now I got her head squished. I gotta unsquish it. Okay. Well, her eye. There we go. It's kind of squished into her face. Well, you never know how they're gonna look till you're done. Because, you know, just like when you have a baby, you never know exactly what the baby's going to look like till it's done. Until it's done cooking. Till it comes out of the oven. Then you're going to see. And then you can say, yeah, I'll take it. Or you can say, nope, put her back. Cook her some more. Well, not really, but... So there. Now, back up here. And back here. Okay. So now she's got 2 eyes so she can see. They're kind of close together, but that's just how she was born. Okay, now I'm going to take this thread and I'm going to go out just below, like just below the 1 eye. And this is what I do for most of their mouths. Not all of them. But I take this and I make like a V. Like a letter V, like with a wide open. Now I'll poke that back in here. Oh, when I do this, now I'll just go like this. See, there's a stitch, and then I'll go back up to that stitch. See, and then she's got like a little mouth, and I can stitch a couple. And she doesn't, you know, care what color her lips are or whatever. There. Now she's got a little smile. See there? That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Now, the only thing we have left on her now is her hair. And we're going to do her hair tomorrow. Now, so she's going to be sitting right there waiting for tomorrow. And we're going to do her hair tomorrow. Here, I finished my boy yesterday. Now, his hair gets into his eyes. His hair is, I gave him perfect hair, and then he went to the beauty shop and got work done on his hair, and then this is how he came back home. But see, he's got his little suspenders there, and see here how they're crossed over in the back with the buttons, and buttons in the front, and he's got a little puppy dog. That's what I've run out of, little buttons like that. I love them. And then he's got a little car right there, and I just left his legs. I didn't give him he did not want any ruffles. I had to fight with him to even allow me to give him a bow tie. He didn't want that either. But I explained to him I'd let him have 2 toys if he'd let me put on a bow tie. And so he turned out really cute. Hello? Okay, hang on. I gotta put this on the pause. Oh, I'm back, and I bet you didn't even realize I was gone. My daughter-in-law came in here and she says, "Do you remember you have an eye appointment at 10 o'clock? I said, "No, I don't remember." So I had to quick take a shower. Go over they had to do that diabetic retinal exam or something. And so, but anyway, but I think I was really pretty much done. Okay, I had showed you my little boy. And so I think I was pretty much done with my video, but so tomorrow I'm going to put the hair on this little one. I got to pick out what hair she's going to have. And yeah, so that'll be good. And then that'll be finished, and then she can get sent off to her new home that's going to be up there in Canada. I'll have to be sure and wrap her up in a nice little blanket. Do I want to sing another song? I know I do. I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you all want to hear another song. I'll sing Amazing Grace. Sing it with me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. That's all I'm going to sing of that because I'm out of breath from walking. So anyway, I don't think nobody's claimed this yet, unless I got one lady that might want it. I'll have to ask her. If not, then this guy's going to be ready for adoption. And so, thank you all. This is me right here. That's me. But anyhow, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy and healthy and humble. And I will see you tomorrow for the next video for our little girl, because she needs hair. And I'll show you how I put in the hair. Okay, God bless and keep you, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow. God, look at all them spots. I was just sitting on my front porch this morning thinking, when we moved on this property, I was 24 years old. I was really 24 years old one time. I'm not 24 anymore, and you can tell these is age spots. Okay, God bless.